All right, UFC fans. I was in a great mood today for most of the day. My coach is fighting for a title in boxing tonight. I'll be there, going to support him. He's going to go out there, get that belt, bring it back to the gym. But I got to talk about the UFC specifically right now because they have pretty much ruined my fucking day. Now, it's enough that we have a heavyweight challenger, and this isn't a John Jones video, by the way. You saw the thumbnail, you clicked on the video, you know what this is about. But the UFC is falling the fuck off. It's falling off. Like, they want the company to fucking fail. It's driving me insane. You have a heavyweight champion who you know is not going to be fighting. He's refusing to fight Tom Aspinall, talking about retirement, stroking dudes' cocks in Thailand because he's fucking gay like that. And you're having him fucking able to just string along the whole heavyweight division, wasting away the most marketable heavyweight you've had, possibly in the entirety of the UFC. Shortest fight time ever. Wasting his prime away. Hasn't fought since July. By the way, when he does fight, it only lasts a minute. An average fight time of 2 fucking minutes. Wiping out the division left and right. And you're letting a wife-beating PED cheat who has not done anything good for you, by the way, has been a PR nightmare, has been an absolute nightmare to book events with. You're letting him run the fucking heavyweight division right now. Not stripping him. There is a petition. Go check out Tony Has Died. There is a petition that has over 30,000 signatures to get John Jones stripped of his title. That's just a random petition from an MMA lore page. And it's got 30,000 signatures because people can get behind it. Everyone agrees on that. Something else everyone agrees on. Why in the fuck are we looking at Yair Rodriguez getting the next fucking title shot? Nobody wants to see this, dude. This is the most undeserved title shot in UFC history. Undeserved. In recency, everyone's going to say, dude, what about Khalil Rountree? He was ranked number 8. Yair's ranked number 4. Yair shouldn't be ranked number 4. We'll do a rankings update this weekend, maybe. I'll get one out. But, like, what the fuck are we doing? I'm genuinely annoyed. Confused, annoyed. I know why they're doing this. UFC Noche, it's in Mexico this time. We need a Mexican on the card to fight for a title. No, you fucking don't. You don't. You didn't last time. You had Sean O'Malley and Merab Dvalishvili at the fucking Sphere. Co-main, you had Grasso defending her title against Shevchenko. You don't need that, though. You can stack the card with entertaining Mexican fighters, Yair included. You can have him fight Diego Lopez, and you can do Volkanovski versus Mozar as the main event, even though you should be saving Volkanovski for Australia in October. So I don't understand why the fuck he needs to fight in Mexico. Why does that need to happen? He is defending his title against a guy he already fucking smashed. 2 years ago, he smashed this man. Badly. One of the worst beatdowns he gave out. Beat the piss and shit out of Yair Rodriguez. And you're making him defend his title in Mexico on Mexican Independence Day on Yair's home turf with judges that we know are going to favor close rounds to Yair because that's how it works over there. And that's what you're going to do for Volkanovski, a legend of the sport, a top 5 fighter of all fucking time. The UFC wants to act like they respect their legends like Stipe Miocic. That's why we needed to give him the title shot against John Jones. Then they do shit like this to Volk. Then they do shit like they did Aldo, where the Aldo has to fight 3 up-and-coming contenders. And then they rob him of a decision against Batista. And the one against Sahabi, I think he won. It's closer of a fight than the Batista one, but like, are we fucking serious? Are we genuinely fucking serious about what's going on right now? You have Yair Rodriguez, 1-2 in his last 3. Lost to Volkanovski, the current champion, the guy who he would be fighting, by TKO in round 3. Volk doesn't TKO people, by the way, guy. He's not a fucking KO artist. He doesn't get that many TKOs. He didn't even TKO Brian Ortega when he beat his fucking ass. He TKO'd Zombie in round 4. Korean Zombie in round 4. He TKO'd Yair Rodriguez in round 3. The quickest he's fucking TKO'd somebody. He TKO'd Yair Rodriguez in round 3 in July of 2023. beat his fucking ass. Badly. Yair takes 8 months off, waits till February of 24 in Mexico to fight Brian Ortega. Okay, he's got the home crowd in Mexico again. What happens? He gets submitted by Brian Ortega, who had a fucking twisted ankle. Brian Ortega twisted his ankle in that fight while Buffer was calling their name. And he still choked out Yair Rodriguez. So what does Yair do? Goes back to the drawing board. I need to work on my wrestling. Culon. I need to work on my wrestling. Fuck you, you little fucking bitch. Works on his wrestling, comes back 14 months later. Does no favors for the UFC. Takes 14 months off. Gets a feature fight spot against Patricio Pitbull, a 37-year-old debuting in the UFC from Bellator who is 5 years past his prime. Loses. So Pitbull loses to Yair in a decision. Yair didn't even fucking finish the guy. Yeah, he dropped him in round 3. He didn't even fucking finish the guy. So what do you get for that? Okay, now you're ranked number 4, tied with Movsar Evloev when for some reason they still have Max Holloway and Ilia Topuria in the rankings. Both guys that are at lightweight now. One fighting for the lightweight title. The other one fighting Dustin Poirier on the following pay-per-view. So you have those two in there. It doesn't make sense. You have Diego Lopez ranked 2, who lost to Movsar Evloev, who's tied ranked 4 with Yair Rodriguez. So 5, whatever, there is no 5 because there's 2 tied for ranked 4, right? 6 is Brian Ortega, another guy that beat Yair Rodriguez. They set us up for this. I made a video fucking after UFC 314 saying what is going on with the featherweight rankings. The UFC is setting us up to absolutely screw us with a Yair versus Volkanovski title fight. This is dumb. This makes no sense. It's stupid. Dana has shilled out for Mexico again. Again, he shilled out for fucking Mexico because, God forbid, he does something that the fans actually want. He's so fucking out of touch with the sport, he has no idea what we want. He'd rather go promote boxing and power slap and all that stupid bullshit. Go fucking do it. We can do UFC without you, bro. I'm genuinely pissed off. This is not a fucking video of me being like, oh, let me get like riled up for the camera so everyone enjoys it. I'm genuinely fucking pissed off. What are we doing? It makes no fucking sense at all. This is I'm genuinely pissed off looking at Yair Rodriguez's stupid little fucking gay face right now, dude. Dumb bitch, bro. The fight we want to see with Yair Rodriguez is Diego Lopez. Not because he deserves a shot at Diego Lopez. Diego Lopez has done so much more than Yair Rodriguez at this point. He deserves a better fight than Yair Rodriguez, but there is genuine beef there. And the UFC will not take advantage of that genuine beef. Now, if it's because you don't want to entertain the fans, well, then go fuck yourself. We need new people to run the company because Dana, Hunter, Campbell, and fucking Sean Shelby, Mick fucking... They don't know what they're doing at this point. They don't know what they're fucking doing. They may think that they have a grander plan. Fuck you, dude. You have no grander plan here. You will disrespect the champion of Volkanovski all the way by giving him a Yair and then not even giving Movsar a title shot if he beat... Movsar's getting Aaron Pico, a fucking murderer, debuting in the UFC, and that's who Movsar gets. Instead of the title shot after beating Arnold Allen, after number 6 ranked Arnold Allen, or 7 ranked whatever Arnold Allen is, after beating Arnold Allen. Right? After beating Diego Lopez. By the way, he's on a 9-fight win streak in the UFC. Let me just say that. He's undefeated overall in his MMA career. Beat number 2 Diego Lopez, number 6 Arnold Allen, number 14 Dan Ige, number 9 or 8 Aljo. Yeah, he doesn't have any finishes, but he's a really good fighter. And he deserves the title shot. And fans want to see Volk win. That's the other thing. Fans want to see Volk win. We want it, right? Why would you not establish greatness? You give Volk the real number 1 contender in Movsar Evloev, who is a great fucking matchup for Volk, and he establishes himself as one of the GOATs of the sport, and now you have another guy that is someone you can promote and consistently is saying one of the best of the sport, one of the best of all time. That is good for the UFC. To have these absolute legends of the game, some of the people that are the best of all time, to have the fans arguing about who's the best of all time, who's top 5 best of all time, to have more names in that conversation is better for the UFC. It drives more conversation. It brings more light to the sport. You have an Aussie, someone that they don't have a GOAT. They don't. They have Robert Whittaker's a great. Volk's a GOAT. You will have an entire country talking about this guy's the GOAT. The same way you have all the Dagestanis saying Khabib's the GOAT. The same way you have all the... You have the people that are fucking, John Jones glazers that say John Jones is the GOAT, even though he's a fucking cheat. You have all the Canadians saying GSP's the GOAT. You have all the real hardcore saying that Demetrius Johnson's the GOAT. You have those conversations. Everyone's throwing shit around. The Brazilians, Anderson Silva's the GOAT. But no, why promote the fucking actual guy who can start to be considered on Mount Rushmore? I'm not calling Volk the GOAT. He's not the GOAT. But he's in top 5 conversations 100%. He's my number 5. 100% he's my number 5. Behind Islam, DJ, GSP, Jones. Like, he's behind those guys, yeah. But he's my number 5. If he goes out there, he beats Mozart, he solidifies it. And then he can have a fight against one of those up-and-coming contenders, right? Or he can retire as a fucking great, and you get to put Yair in that bullshit title shot that you want to put him in against the winner of an Aaron Pico, Movsar Evloev, against a fucking Diego Lopez or a John Silva. Like, you have John Silva ready to kind of take the torch. But now you're doing this thing where it's like, if Movsar beats Pico, he's again undeniable, and you don't get to put Gene Silva in that title shot that would promote the fucking hell out of the sport. You're ruining the whole lineage of featherweight by doing this fight right now. That's what they don't get. The lineage of featherweight has the potential to be great, and they have the potential to fuck it up. You could have Volk versus Evloev as the main event. Then you can do Yair versus Diego. That is good enough. Then you stack the rest with Mexican talent. Good enough. You have your title fight, right? You have your title fight. Then you have a bad blood matchup between Yair and Diego. Bad blood. Something the fans want to see. But no, they don't want to give the fans what they want to see. They want to cater to the Mexican crowd because Dana's a fucking shill for anyone other than the real hardcore UFC fans because he has no idea what he's fucking doing anymore. He's too busy popping pills with Gary Brecka and it's fucking his mind. It's stupid. He has ruined this shit for everyone. Fans could not be more upset. Oh my god, my blood pressure after this video is going to be fucking through the roof, man. I'm so pissed off. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. This fight makes no fucking sense. It's stupid. The only reason Dana's doing this is because he wants to shill out for fucking Mexico. We don't need a Mexican fighting for a title if they don't fucking deserve a title shot. We don't need it. It's that simple. You can have a great card with Mexican talent and just have the title fight not be Mexican. You did it with Marab versus O'Malley last year. I'm sorry that they can't fucking put together a title contender right now, beating Pitbull at 37 years old in his UFC debut by decision, not even a flash finish. We're not talking about some crazy spin kick, question mark kick, 1-2 down the middle that fucking Yair landed. He didn't cold Pitbull. He beat him by fucking decision. And you're giving him a title shot over Movsar Evloev, who's on a 9-fight win streak over 4 ranked contenders. But I would argue fucking Gene Silva deserves one more at this point. Yair is... What happened to having fucking fighters having a win streak before they get a title shot? What happened? What happened to that? Like, we don't do that anymore? You don't need to be on a fucking win streak? You can just say Coulon at a press conference, get people all fired up for another fight, and then you get a title shot instead? It makes no sense. And here's the other thing with the UFC. We want the Diego versus Yair fight so bad. You're not going to give it to us. If it's because Yair's saying, no, I'll only accept the title shot, fine. Let him sit out forever and waste his career away. You have no problem wasting Tom Aspinall's career away because John Jones is saying no. If Yair is the one holding things up, saying no, I won't fight Diego Lopez, won't do that, blah, 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 blah. Good. Sit on the sidelines and you wait. Movsar gets his title shot. Yair, you still don't want to fight? Okay. We'll do Diego versus Gene Silva. Oh, Gene Silva won? You get the title shot. Diego, you won? We may throw you in a title match again as well. A vacant title match if Volk doesn't want to go again. Aaron Pico, he's got a little win streak going. You get a title shot. Everyone but Yair gets the fucking title shots. Everyone. You tell him to fuck off. You are the fucking company. You own these guys. You literally own them. They are in the palm of your hand. You pay their contracts. You choose when they fight. You choose where they fight. So if he's saying, no, I don't want to fight anyone unless it's for the title, why do you have to oblige? When all of the fans, all of the people that apparently know more about the sport than you at this point, because for some reason you guys completely lost fucking touch, When everyone knows it shouldn't be Yair, when everyone's saying we don't want Yair, you give us Yair? Oh, well, he's making it really difficult in negotiations where he won't take anything other than a title fight. Fuck him. We don't need him. We didn't have him for 14 months. Everything was fine. We didn't care. We had John Silva coming up. We still have Arnold Allen lingering around. I get that you don't want Lerone Murphy, terrorist of the sport, in there, but it's a guy that you can put up against John Silva and you just take care of the problem anyway because John Silva will fucking smoke him. You have these guys. You have Vallejos, who's fucking unranked, who can start working his way up and probably will at some point. You have these guys in the division that can do serious things. And you're wasting it away. You're wasting the fucking prime of featherweight away. You are wasting the lineage by giving Yair an undeserved title shot because now Yair goes out there. If he wins, everyone's going to be pissed off and upset. He shouldn't have fucking got the title shot anyway. This is fucking stupid. We're going to have to wait 10 months to see him fight. And he won't fight Diego Lopez again. Blah, 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 blah. Or you're going to have Volk go out there and win. Maybe Mozart goes out there and beats Aaron Pico and goes, well, now you have to give Mozart the title shot. Well, Gene Silva just beat Diego Lopez. What do we do with him? Maybe give him one more fight against an Arnold Allen. Arnold Allen flukes a decision against him, and now you have Arnold Allen getting a title shot. You don't get Gene Silva to take over the lineage of the division, and you screw the whole thing up. You don't, like, they've done it all wrong. They have done it all wrong. It's really, and the thing is, it's not like this is this really complicated situation. It's simple. It's right in front of them. The answer is Volk versus Evloev. If you need to do it on fucking Noche, do it on fucking Noche. That's fine. Should be in Australia, but fuck it, do it on Noche. Go ahead and chill out. Instead of stacking a great Noche card and just saying, hey, Mexican Independence Day, no, let's throw all the fucking Mexican fighters on it, even though none of them are actually in deserving positions for anything right now. Volk, Evloev, Yair, Diego, Manuel Torres is on there somewhere, blah, 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 whatever. That's how you, it's that simple. It's really that simple. Sellable press conference, and it's a position where you can say, you know what, Yair, if you do win, maybe we can talk about that title shot because you beat the number 2 ranked guy. You also beat a 37-year-old before that. And, you know, I know you were finished 2 times in a row before that, but hey, it makes sense now. At least you have more than a 1-fight win streak over a 37-year-old guy debuting in the sport. This makes no sense. UFC's going downhill. I was trying not to make one of these videos where saying the UFC sucks. They don't know what they're doing. They suck. It's going downhill. The sport's dying. But at this point, like, I can't even defend it, bro. I can't defend it. This is unforgivable. If this fight officially gets booked, which it looks like it is, behind closed doors, this is official to a lot of different people, I'm going to lose my fucking mind. This doesn't make sense, bro. We should all not watch it. Tony has died. I'm begging you. I know you're not watching this video. My channel is fucking tiny. Hopefully we can get it somewhere. I know. Please, 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 please. Your petition is actually gaining traction with John Jones. Make a petition that Yair Rodriguez does not get a title shot for beating a 37-year-old debuting Bellator fighter. Please, please. I'm not even going to do my classic like and subscribe, dude. Like, fuck this, bro. This is stupid, bro. If you hate Yair Rodriguez, then like and subscribe.